Technique through concepts, surround tone patterns. This lesson will help you develop a strategy for incorporating technique and harmony building patterns in your practice. The patterns in this lesson are based on the concept of enclosing the tones found in major triads. Through a series of easy-to-follow steps, you'll learn how to understand, construct, and practice these patterns in all keys. It's important to realize that there are many types of patterns. A lick or phrase, a combination of intervals, or a series of tones from any scale may serve as the basis for a pattern. One of the most important things with any pattern is to learn the concept. For this reason, I prefer not to write out patterns in all 12 keys, but instead identify a concept, establish a pattern, then use a combination of intellect and ear to learn the pattern in different keys. By learning patterns in this manner, you gain a higher level of understanding of the concept while developing a greater ability to incorporate the concept in your improvisations. You also learn to hear and recognize the concept when you listen to other players. The concept addressed in this series of patterns involves surrounding the arpeggio tones that make up major triads with lower chromatic and upper diatonic neighboring tones. Sounds complicated, right? Really much easier than you might imagine. It's helpful if you know all of your major scales and arpeggios' full range of your instrument, but certainly not a requirement to begin pattern practice. We'll work with what you know, even if it's only a few one-octave major scales and arpeggios. The only requirement beyond that is that you have an understanding of the chromatic scale. Let's begin by addressing the concept we'll be patterning a little more thoroughly. We'll work to create enclosures that surround each basic arpeggio tone with lower auxiliary and upper diatonic tones. Don't worry if you're not certain of what I mean by this. You'll gain an understanding of these terms after we've worked through the first couple of exercises. In the written lesson, you'll find several additional patterns, all in the key of C, based on the same concept. Take time to locate the arpeggio tones and to determine the upper and lower neighboring tones. I'm Randy Hunter, and this has been Technique Through Concepts, Surround Tone Patterns. Visit me on the web at randyhunterjazz.com and beginningsax.com.